Hey, what's up guys, Jed here and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about intermittent fasting for night shift workers in 2022. So if you guys are excited about that, go ahead and do me a favor by giving this video a like, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, so intermittent fasting for night shift workers. Is it possible? Absolutely. So the first thing that you need to do, obviously, is to pick an intermittent fasting schedule. And as I always say, I recommend to keep things simple and easy. So I suggest going with 16-8, mainly because it has the shortest fasting window and the longest eating window. The next thing that you're going to do is something that a lot of people don't really think about, but it's really important. That is deciding whether or not you want to eat healthy or unhealthy. You see, because the problem is people like to do things that are more convenient for them and not necessarily what's important for them. And by that I mean, if someone is hungry, the first thing that people think about, especially when they're thinking about convenience and fast, is fast food. And as we all know, fast food, of course, is not healthy and it's very caloric. And in order for us to lose weight, especially with intermittent fasting, is to make sure that we are in a caloric deficit. And when we choose fast food, just because it's convenient, that can already ruin our progress just like that. So the first thing I would recommend is to choose healthier options. So people have a hard time deciding whether or not they should eat healthy or unhealthy for the sake of convenience and their work. And here's the thing, I have the same thoughts too, and my job that I currently have right now is also night shift, but I still don't choose to get fast food. As a matter of fact, the options that I go with are actually fruits, because they lean more towards the lower calorie side of things compared to fast food, which is very high in calories. So it's really up to you at the end of the day to decide what you think is best for you. But if we wanted to be smart about it, obviously choose the healthier options and not the unhealthy options. So that is the first thing that we need to do in order to ensure your success. All right, now the second thing that you guys need to do, especially if you work night shift, is you have to prepare everything that you're going to eat way ahead of time. And I'm talking like a week ahead of time. Or if you really don't have a week, then on your day off. When you have an off day, don't just go home and start watching TV. Go to the kitchen and start preparing your meals ahead of time. That way you avoid having to think about, oh, what am I going to eat now? I'm running out of time. I only have 30 minutes for my break. I only have an hour. Maybe I need to get fast food. Maybe you don't. So make sure you prepare what you are going to eat ahead of time. And guys, it's really not that hard. It really only takes a few minutes. Just think to yourself, okay, how many meals a day do I have? 2, 3? That depends on you. Once you figure that out, the next thing you need to ask yourself, okay, so what can I eat that's healthy and that keeps me full? Fruits are a good option because they're low in calorie and they do in fact keep you full. So are vegetables. The list of healthy foods goes on. Fast food can make you full, but it doesn't keep you full. On the contrary, it actually makes you feel hungrier. So you guys get the idea. And this whole preparing food in advance thing doesn't just start before you go to work. You actually have to prepare ahead of time what you're gonna eat even after you work. Because I know a lot of people that come back from their night shift and they're starving once they go home. And because they didn't prepare what they were supposed to eat once they got home, now they're just, looking all over the place. They're looking for random things to eat in their fridge. There was nothing prepared. And again, like I said, a lot of the times that can cause you to just think about convenience. Fast food is an option, thus I'd want to buy fast food. But again, like I said, prepare what you are going to eat ahead of time so that you don't make these mistakes. Well, what if you're someone who thinks that you don't have time to make these advanced preparations? Well, let me help you rethink that. When you get home back from your night shift, I know the first thing a lot of people want to do is just lie down and take a nap. Well, do you have time to take a shower? Do you have time to eat foods that you enjoy? Do you have time to drink drinks that you enjoy? Do you have time to do activities that you enjoy? If you do, then you most definitely have the time to make a plan in terms of your diet for success. There are absolutely no excuses. And believe me, you'd be surprised on how much time you actually have. I've had a lot of people come to me and tell me that they really don't have time to do anything or to make any sort of preparation in terms of their diet because they have kids, because they have a really crazy night shift schedule, because they don't have any energy. But really all I'm hearing are just excuses. I have a busy schedule too. I'm answering a lot of emails every day. I work night shift as well. I'm always busy preparing the meals that I want to have ahead of time. I batch record videos ahead of time. I do intermittent fasting and I work out, and I still have time. So believe me when I say you have a lot more time than you think. And the last thing that I recommend, if you work night shift and you want to do intermittent fasting for weight loss, is to stay motivated. I know that sounds sounds cheesy, but it's true. Don't use your job as an excuse to not do something. Don't be discouraged about what other people have to say about you, and really just enjoy the journey. Yes, there are times that you're going to fail, and there are times that you're going to be successful, but if you learn to keep a positive attitude, especially during those failures, you're going to continue to be successful. But anyway, that's all I gotta say about that. If you guys are interested in learning more about weight loss and intermittent fasting, be sure to check out my last video where I talk about how to weigh yourself the right way. And as always guys, if you enjoyed this video or are new to the channel, consider subscribing if you haven't already, and tap that notification bell so that you never miss out on any future videos. Also, don't forget to give this video a like and comment down below letting me know. Do you guys work the night shift? And with that said, I will see you guys next time.